Yeah, so right now I'm on the game HaveANiceDeath. Um, as you would be able to see from the video title. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. It's a roguelike game. The PvP, or I mean PvE, is similar to that of Hollow Knights and stuff like that. The meta currency is these like gold token thingies that you can use to buy weapons that you don't get automatically, but it adds them to like the drop list of items that can be dropped throughout the map, as you'll be able to see throughout the video. Top in the corner, you can't see it anymore, but so underneath my scythe, there are two weapons over here that you can place, and then I don't know what that is, but it's like something to do with yeah, using like spells or something. And it'll like slowly fill up with stuff. Uh, the combos here are pretty cool because they give you mechanisms as well because you can stun the mobs, so to speak. I don't know what they're called in this, but you can stun them so that they can't hit you back anymore. So it's pretty cool for getting combos, and it's also super satisfying. Throughout the game, there are a couple of bosses and mini sub bosses. So far, the only one I've beaten is Brad, who is one of the main bosses. Uh, the plot is that you're a burnt out CEO of the company, like death or murder or like the underworld, hell. I don't know whatever you want to call it. So the idea is you're a burnout CEO, and you want to come out, stop doing paperwork, and like start actually doing stuff, being able to fight because you're bored of filing paperwork. And so you come out and you realize all your employees have like started relaxing off of doing their work, and they started just like relaxing. And that's the plot for Brad. He's a security guard person, and he's taken a vacation. He stopped like actually doing stuff. He's just laxed off and started doing his own thing. So your first job is to get him to continue doing his job. So it's very unique, definitely, an interesting story plot. And it makes it all the more interesting that the setting of it, like you being in the underworld with all these little hell monsters. And of course, you have this little boy over here. Don't ask me why the CEO is killing all his employees, but whatever. Why does it not hit him though? Whatever. And every time you beat like one of these levels, so it's like a level thingy when like you get like barred in basically by these stacks of paper, which is like the joke that like you're burnt out and you hate paperwork. And then once you beat the level and like clear out all the enemies, it'll drop like this little coffee thingy that you break, and then you'll get some random thingy from it. To go down, it's like space and then down arrow or something. And to go up, it's like W. But yeah, you basically it's very similar to Hollow Knight, except it's kind of different in the plot and stuff. This is Osha, I believe, and he is basically you can get curses or like bonuses basically from them. So that's pretty cool. So there are, usually it's good, but it has like some sort of thingy that's like makes it worse. It's like it's a curse and blessing at the same time. So that's pretty interesting. Like you get a good side and then something bad as well. You can see those like little ghost thingies. I think it's called Solar Ray. That's a currency that you can use in certain areas that you can use to buy stuff from the shop level. So it's pretty cool. Uh, so as I said, there is a meta currency in this, but mostly your data is not saved after you die. Other than that, meta currency in your drop list. You can hold left click to basically get like a super thingy. And as I said, there's like a little coffee, and I get Solary from that. It's pretty cool. And then this is one of those little healing pots that I would usually save for later, but for the sake of the video, I'll just use it now to show you how it works. I'm not really sure what those do, but it does something. Still waiting for some weapon drops. My personal favorite is Shakespeare. It's a spear that, shakes, if that makes sense. And if you see, you can choose floors and stuff, and then the last one that's red, that's Brad right there, and that's the end of like the first section of the game, and then you go to like this trash place after that, and you fight, you know, a different set of mobs, and it's a little bit harder than the first one, obviously. Okay. These paper airplane guys, uh, are some of the staff that you have to fight. Why are there no weapons? Like seriously, I'm getting some bad luck here. Okay. And you slowly uncover the plot, bit by bit. You can interact with, like, at the beginning you saw all those characters that I walked by and it said that you can interact with them by clicking F. I didn't do that this time for the sake of time. Uh, but when you click them, you can interact with them, and then there's like a line of dialogue, and then they talk about it, and it advances the plot of the story. Oh, finally. So I hold down my right mouse button, and it has like a power that you can use. But there's like a cooldown to it. If you look at there's like a loading bar. So you can't like continuously spam it. So your main weapon does have to be. Yeah. I always like clearing out the guys who are like running around in the air, like the buck boys or those weird bug thingies, because those ones are super annoying to deal with while you're fighting bosses and stuff. Because just harder to fight them first. So there's a shop, like I said, and then in the shop you can spend your soulary, which is currency that after you die, you lose all of it. It is not a meta currency. So let me show you. You can interact, and there's like a line of dialogue. Animas are healing thingies. You click E to heal to like use them. If you look here, you can carry 3 at a time, and that just shows you how many of them you have. I cannot afford that because I only have 26 already, so you know what that means. I'm probably gonna die here, but I'll just show it to you. Because I don't really have a choice, to be honest. This part is kind of disturbing. It's as I said, very unique in its plot and stuff. Yeah. No, 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 please. Let me see if I can clap him. Give me a second. Oh, okay. He is a boss, so he does take quite a bit to kill. Did I miss that, or did I miss that? Did I not miss that? I don't know. Please, please, please. No. I'm innocent. It wasn't me. I am probably gonna lose this, because I'm kind of bad at parkour. What was that? Yeah, there you go. I actually beat him. I don't know how I managed that. But yeah, that's kind of depressing of a plot. There's Tio I can get another curse. I do need some healing. So I am very low on health, so there's like no chance I'm surviving this. Especially because of Brad's like rock move. But this is Brad, as you can see, he's like playing ping pong with that thingy. I don't know what that. I remember that, but I forget what that game's called. Um, as you can see, he's kind of laxing off, and then there's like a huge fight where he gets mad and stuff. Uh, very understandably, because I did accuse him of doing some mean stuff. But as you can see, I just died. So, yep. But yeah, that's basically the game. This is a meta currency right here, gold ingots. There is a pun right here, rest in paperwork, because that's the plot of the story. You're burnt out from having to do so much paperwork. So I'll just dash over to the currency area once again. This is my book. It does stuff. This is like the list of upgrades that I've gotten, like those weapons and spells and stuff. You know, I can use this to buy stuff. I am setting up for the Dagust. This is in beta, so there are quite a few bugs and stuff, but I have not encountered any so far. But I have watched other tutorials, and there definitely are a few. If you go down here really quickly. Oh, I like this animation a lot, like the loading screen, because usually most of them just have like a little spinny thingy. These haven't been added yet, but you know, soon. You can interact with these guys. Unless they have like an exclamation mark, they won't tell you anything really important that you need to know. But yeah, that's basically the game, right? Forget to like and sub.